Hello ladies and germs, today we are playing Roulette Dungeon, which is a roguelike game where we basically deal damage with a roulette wheel. So it's basically a roguelike with cats and gambling, my two favorite things. Kind of my three favorite things. I actually just like roguelike games overall as well, if you hadn't been able to tell from my channel so far. This game is obviously still at the demo stage, and therefore we're not playing the full version of the game, because it doesn't exist. Hey. Oh, a couple of things about the game. First of all, we have an item bag where we get like passive bonus items. We have HP and shield. Shield is always at the halfway point when you're not in combat and at the start of combat. It can only move up or down during the combat. We have our ability, which is I think just based off of the character we play. We have our chips, which we can use to buy stuff from NPCs as well as and we're also able to use it for abilities as well, like to activate a slot machine or side betting, but I'm gonna show them once they actually come up. +1 chip from defeating enemies. Enemy still +1 damage, no. Pocket bet failure. Betting on black, landing on 6, +6 shields. Betting on red, landing on 0, turns all black pockets red for 1 turn. I think we just go with the 6th sense here. The only sense I have. So this is the basic combat these are the basic combat mechanics for the game. First of all, we have the slot machine, which costs 5 to use. It has 3 different slots, which can land on an attack, a shield, a heal, or a sad cat, which is just us being sad. It's a dead roll, it doesn't do anything. We have our health, our shield, we have an ability called Force Stop, where we can forcibly stop the roulette wheel where we want it. However, I'm really bad at using this, so I will basically always just completely mess up using this, and I'll just end up on a 0 instead. We have a Shield of Hearts, which is a kind of a different ability from the Force Stop. So Force Stop comes up every couple of turns, whereas the Shield only comes up once per floor. So we don't want to use this on random enemies. We have the enemy type, we have the enemy HP, the enemy damage they're gonna deal to us. We have our pocket bets as well. Pocket bets are betting on what number we're gonna land on. As far as the demo version is concerned, I feel like this is just a last-ditch Hail Mary attempt. That's the only thing I'd use it for, and the only thing I have used it for. I think once the full game actually gets released, you can kind of get enough roulette slots where you can manipulate it to actually like almost always land, but unfortunately at the current amount of floors, which I believe is 3, it's just not worth it. Yeah. Before we roll the wheel, we can choose whether we have a no bet, which is the safest option. As you can see, we don't deal particularly much damage, but also we're kind of likely to hit or something at least. Then we have betting on red, which is the high risk, high reward. We have 4 zeros, but we also have an 8 and a 6, and 2 4s. And then we have the black squares, which is kind of a middle ground of the two. So this actually still deals a reasonable amount of damage. We have 3 zeros, but we also have 2 different 6 slots, which is going to be important as we think about our 6th sense. So we actually get shields for landing on those 6 slots. And basically, the game kind of just rewards you for going for the same thing over and over. With a small exception that we're gonna talk about once it actually comes up. Okay, so next enemy, once again, minion deals damage. That's it. It doesn't have any abilities. Enemies can have. Oh my god, that's a 0. Abilities other than just minion, and we're gonna go through them as they show up. Yeah, I beat the game once now, but unfortunately I had some mic issues during that playthrough, so oopsie. I feel like every single piece of equipment that was recommended for me for streaming has kind of not been the best. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I've had so many mic issues, I've had so many issues with the webcam as well. It's kind of wild how much a C920 still costs to this day, when it's like not actually useful for anything. You have to actually remember your settings from your memory, because it doesn't remember for you. every single time I turn on my camera, I have to turn the settings to what I want them to be, which is ridiculous. Force stop can be used from the start, but the enemy is still +2. No, I'm so bad at that. Obviously, monkey paw, kind of a reference to, well, a monkey paw, right? Anger issues, you deal 200 damage in your first turn, but minus 50% max HP when picking up this item. It's calling to me though, but I don't think we can afford that. Yeah, no, because we can always just hit a 0 on the first turn. There is another item called, I think it's like a lose gun loss or something. And what it does is that it just gives +5 to both enemy and your damage. And that, on the other hand, is like amazing. Because enemies are always guaranteed to hit their attacks. Like, they always deal the same amount of damage, whereas your attack kind of vary quite a bit. So getting a 5 damage on a 0 roll is actually hype. 2 bet success, +10 chips. Chance. Wait, what is a true bet? I think this is... Oh, this is like a red and black. Okay. Yeah. Landing on a 0 gives us +4 HP. I don't want the chips, but I think this is better. Yeah, there are the challenge enemies, the guys who are kind of in the background, and you can optionally fight them, but I think they're way more difficult than the floor bosses, so we're not gonna even try. Not even gonna try. This guy would just wreck me. Well, it also means that there's no store on the first floor, which is really bad for our entire run, actually. Oof. But yeah, now we can kind of use the shield with no reservations, since this is literally the last fight of the floor. I don't think there's like particularly... Oh my god, nice. There's anything I particularly want to avoid. Oh, also here you can see that the enemy also has an ability in addition to their other stuff, so they actually heal every couple of turns. Which also shows up where the damage shows up as well, so they're gonna heal this turn as well. We're not gonna particularly rely on the slot machine unless we have to, or unless we get an item called Coin on a String, which allows us to use it once per battle for free, which obviously is kind of always worth. There's no point in not using it then, but I think we just want to kind of save our money. Also, where the shields do reset between fights, I don't think HP does, unfortunately, so we do need to somewhat be mindful of that. Oh my god, I could have just pressed it on the 6, I think. Although it kind of did go past quite fast, so it would have been risky maybe, but still. Okay, we need a 2 now. Oh, perfect. Yippee. So here we can actually kind of change the roulette wheel itself. Just kind of hype. And I'm gonna buy both of these. I'm gonna upgrade this 0 right here. Boom. I'm also gonna just turn this 1 into a 4, I think. Yep. Even though we're gonna be dealing half damage unless something changes drastically, it's still hype. We have 2 items so far. Unfortunately, I do have to block the items. There literally isn't a good spot for my face cam here. I guess I could just do it without the face cam, but I think that might be jarring considering I always have a face cam. So yeah, a new minion type, Immunity, takes less damage from a specific bet. Luckily for us, this guy's immunity is to red, and we're playing with the black bets, so, you know. We're betting our mortgage on black here, which is kind of hype. Yep. And we hit it as well. Lovely. Boom. Early bird started battle plus 75% of max shield. Okay, I don't care about that. Betting on black 200 damage, landing on 1 minus 50% HP. I don't think I want that, no. Reroll. Pocket bet failure, betting red, landing on 0 turns all black pockets red for 1 turn. I guess if we have like a guy with immunity, then that might make sense, but... Yippee, we got extra shields. And since shields do actually like reset between fights, it's kind of great to get extra shields. Boom. Oh, this guy literally has black immunity. I did not read that at all. Oopsie. Okay, we're going for our red spins here. Bonk. Oh. Just actually hitting a raw 8 there is hype. Betting red plus 2 shields. Oh my god, a coin on a string. So this is the item I mentioned. This is one of the better items in the entire game. Because this means we can use the slot machine once each fight. Boom. 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 I actually don't think this is random either, by the way, because I think there is an item that makes the slot machine move slower. I think there's a reason for that to exist as well. Which means you can probably like figure out what's coming next from the previous rolls or something. But this guy has black immunity, not red immunity. I'm dumb. We've been playing with the wrong side there the whole time. Healed. Oh my god. Imagine we just hit another 0 there. Okay. Yeah, nothing left for us on this floor. Oh my god, it's the GOAT. It's LeBron James. If you've ever wondered what he smells like, apparently the smell is just gonna be axe. And as we know, LeBron dominates, so he has the dominate perk as well. Meaning he has a chance to restore HP, and more importantly, he has a chance to block our bets. So basically locking us into no bet rolls, which is really bad. Basically stops us from gambling, which is kind of the opposite of what an athlete is supposed to do. I think a lot of their job is actually just getting us to gamble, not the other way around. Gotta hit those parlays. We don't want to actually use the slot machine until we've taken some HP damage as well. Because you very much can just hit like 3 heals with full HP. Not speaking from experience or anything. But yeah, I think next turn is going to be perfect for that. Bonk. So we're going to win with the slot machine. Boom. We bring the boom. I love gambling. Okay, we have a black 4. Yes, siree. I think we put it on the... I think we just replaced the 1, no? Yeah. I don't think there's like any specific reason to... Oh, I don't have the chips to actually replace that. Never mind. Yeah, because that previous floor did actually have a store. Oopsie. Or I guess it had the cups, but it's basically the same thing. So Defender, this is a slightly scarier ability from Healer, because you're always gonna take shield damage first. Like a healer can't actually regain the shield ever. But Defender, that's a bigger problem. That being said, we're gonna just spin to win. You know what? It's not even that bad that I can't really use the 4-stop, because the thing about gambling is that the player always wins, house always loses. So we're kind of going to win even if I don't use the paw. Oh my god. We're going to win, he says, as he hits double heals on like 14 HP. Wow. So glad I didn't click, because I think that would have landed on a 1. I misclicked. I clicked on the border instead of the actual thing. Bonk. We're gonna reroll here. Enemies deal 0 damage, but the chance of that happening is 10. Betting on red landing on 0 2 times in a row recharges your ability. No, I think we're gonna go with the 10% chance to survive. It's unlikely to go off, but it's kind of hype. Boom. We're taking a 4 there. I think, well, actually we could have already used the slot machine, but it's fine. Oh, now we're full HP, so now we actually don't want to use it until we get hit. He's healing this, so basically, yeah, anything up to 4 is not gonna do much. Wait, he's getting shields again. Oh no, we're so unlucky. Oh, it is what it is. Remember, the house always loses in the long run. That's why casinos fund those anti-gambling helplines and stuff. Because they're worried they're gonna lose all their money. I don't think... Well, I don't think I should be saying stuff like that, even as a joke. Opportunist. Enemies lose 2 shields whenever they attack you. Nice. Yeah, we do need to save for the store, so there's that. We're gonna hit 6 here. Boom. Oh my god, we actually did. Did not have the paw up either, so that was just a natural 6. That's so hype. Bonk. I guess we could like... Boom, boom, boom. We need to hit a 1. As long as we don't hit a 0, we win. Lovely. We have the ability up, we have full HP, but we could upgrade our HP. And I think I just swapped my scenes. Oopsie. Ignore that. Oh. I guess, well. Eight, 6. Dealing 4 damage. That's kind of scary with the defender as well. Definitely the most difficult normal enemy we've faced. I think the second boss might have been harder though. And obviously the upcoming last boss is definitely gonna be harder. The opportunist is kind of hype, because that means that even if we like don't hit on a given turn, we might still keep their armor down even if they're regaining armor. Oh, we're just actually entering the boss fight at full HP. That's hype. So this should be the last fight, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it's a rat. Juggernaut. Restores HP equal to the amount of current shields, regenerates shields. Doesn't block us at all, which is kind of hype. Restores everything though, so we kind of just... It's kind of a DPS check. And I'm not sure we have the DPS here. Hey, we can always hope, I guess. Oh, he's already regaining shields. Are you kidding me, dude? But he isn't regaining that much, though. Did he just regain like 2? Yeah, I think he just regains 2, so he actually doesn't get anything. Because of the opportunist perk. So we are getting low on HP. We're basically 2 hits from losing. Which means this is the perfect moment for a bit of gambling. Yippee. Bonk. Okay, we're gonna go with the in there, and we're actually gonna... Oh. So close. You know what? Last floor as far as I recall, so we can just kind of go off there with the slots, although I was kind of hoping for an actual hit there. But he ate. Bonk. Wait, was that not the last floor? Wait, did I just lose a 4 for nothing? Oh, I did. Oh my god, I shouldn't have used the launch. No. Okay, well. Oh, we have 0 gold as well. Pocket bet success gives us extra stuff. Sure. We're so cooked. Betting red, landing on 8, 200 damage. Chance 75%. Otherwise 50% damage. Oh no. Oh, we're like actually cooked because I just rolled that 1 slot machine. Please don't tell me this actually cuts our non-red bets as well. Okay, it doesn't. That's good. Good. I guess there are 4 floors. Oopsie. I would have loved to see some damage there. Bonk. Yeah, we're not taking an extra 2 damage per attack for an ability that I famously can't use that well. I think we just have to use our shield though, which is really bad. Imagine if we just hit the 6 here. Oh my god, I used it for nothing. For nothing at all. Give me an 8. Oh my god, yes, please. Yeah, I'm so salty about like ruining my own run. I keep doing this as well in like roguelikes where I just buy the wrong thing or something like that, and then I just destroy what would have been a perfect run there. Oh my god, I should not be using the paw. I wasn't kidding about the fact that I just kind of end up hitting the wrong thing with it. Luckily that didn't really cost us anything, really. Oh, wait, what? This is just a normal enemy. Barbarian deals double damage when they have 0 heals. Shields, I mean. I think it's counted from the start of their turn though, so there's that. But still kind of scary. Bong. So yeah, from now on it's gonna be 8. We're gonna also hit an 8 here. Okay, we didn't quite do that, but the slots are gonna win us the game. Boom, boom, boom. I was kind of hoping for a heal as well, but it is what it is. Yeah, this should be the last fight though. Believe, question mark? Charge ability, yep. Okay, we have a Berserker. Deals extra damage equal to the amount of their shields. Determine at the start of your turn regenerate shields. Cool. How is that not a 1? Wait, a 6. Why am I arguing on the side of the 1 there? Clearly a 1. The game needs to cheat for me to not win at roulette. I wonder if I should learn from that and apply that knowledge to my own life. So as long as the house is not cheating, we're winning. Okay, dealing 6. That may be a problem. It very much is, yeah. Kind of hoping for a heal. Well, we're taking 7 damage now, which is okay. Oh my god, I could have just used the paw there. Now I think I just have to use the ability as well. Yeah. Bonk. 58 there. Oh, he's gonna actually get shielded as well. Oh no. Okay. We're gonna roll, and hope for the best. Ooh, a 6 is kind of hype though. You know what? Before he heals again. Bonk. Love that for me. Yeah, that's the demo version of Roulette Dungeon. Dungeon. Roulette Dungeon. If that's not the name, I don't know. I'm gonna petition for the name to be changed so my video makes sense retroactively. Would I recommend trying out the game? Absolutely. The demo version seems to be quite fun. I really enjoyed it. I've played through it twice now, with kind of very different builds, to be honest with you. And I've enjoyed it both times, even though I did personally mess up there. The game was enjoyable despite that, which is kind of an accolade on its own as well. I'm slightly worried about the full game release though. How fun is that gonna be? How repetitive does it start feeling in the long run. But also, I think the full release getting out would actually increase build variety from just what already exists in the game. Not to mention like the new stuff they're gonna add. Because like the pocket bets right now just feel like a completely useless mechanic. Like I've used them once. They have saved me once, but that's kind of it. Actually I've used them twice. I've checked what they do and then I've actually like gotten saved by them once. But for the most part, they don't seem like an integral part of the game now. But if there's more floors in the game and you can actually buy more numbers, then it's gonna be way easier to build around them, and then they're gonna become a way more interesting part of the game. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. No promises about the full release. I'm not gonna tell you that it's gonna be the best game ever. What I can tell you is that the demo that I've played is amazing, and I'm excited to see what the full release will be like. No clue when it's gonna be released. You can try the demo version for free on Steam though. So it's once again Roulette Dungeon. And yeah, hey, dudes, dudettes, everyone else, I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it, and I hope to see you in the next one as well. Have a good one. Bye.